Hi, I'm Jennifer Ralston, CEO at HKPO, and your Sensei on Demand. I find that many students tend to have the same questions about the process of Lean Six Sigma certification and the discipline of Lean Six Sigma in general. When it comes to differentiating the different Lean Six Sigma belts, I can almost feel the question marks popping out of my students' heads. What do all of these Lean Six Sigma belts actually mean? What's the difference between a yellow and a green belt, for example? And what does it mean to go all the way to the top as a master black belt? The good news is clarity is just ahead. In this video, my aim is to shine a light on these questions. Because whether you're working as a yellow belt, green belt, black belt, or master black belt, these belts have very distinct meanings in the Lean Six Sigma world. So let's jump in and discuss the belt levels. First things first, why are we talking about colored belts in the first place? Did somebody say karate? No, not exactly. I'm sorry if that disappoints you, but the story behind the belts dates back to the 80s when Lean Six Sigma was still in its infancy at Motorola. Bill Smith, an engineer at Motorola, was not sure how to name or distinguish the different levels of Lean Six Sigma, and somebody recommended belts, like with martial arts. And because at the time it sounded sleek, and as a selling point, it stuck. That said, it's proven to be an apt choice of words, as Lean Six Sigma is a very disciplined practice. It does take effort, skill, and commitment to master, with the help of your mentors and coach. So it is just like karate after all. And with the colorful 80s behind us, let's start with the first belt, the yellow belt. A yellow belt is adept at managing smaller scale projects within their organization, and they typically work as part of a project team. And with this yellow belt certification, they have a solid foundation of Lean Six Sigma principles with several powerful tools at their disposal. Next up, the Lean Six Sigma green belt. This level of certification culminates in a deeper working knowledge of Lean Six Sigma problem-solving tools. In fact, your toolbox starts to bulge at the seams. Like the yellow belt, green belts are project team players and continue to operate within their own part of the organization. But green belt projects are typically mid-size and start to become just a bit more complex. So essentially, yellow and green belt projects are those that deal with problems at the departmental level. Green belts are beginning to get the bigger picture, but they're not yet at the level of cross-functional or transformational projects. That's the arena of the Lean Six Sigma black belt. When we start to talk about black belts, these are people that typically occupy full-time positions aimed at continuous improvement. They can also be strategically embedded across an organization. They're masterful in problem solving and process improvement. A key distinction is that these individuals will be accountable for driving data-driven, positive changes that can be measured and validated using tangible data. They will manage more complex projects and Kaizen events. In fact, their tools no longer fit in a box. They now need a workshop space or even a garage to contain them all. The difference is really about mastering data. Black belts excel with the use of statistical tools at a level of understanding that is only achieved after a black belt really rolls up their sleeves and dives into the statistics ring. I will typically tell people, if you're aspiring to be a black belt, don't just be ready to like stats, but learn to love them. And this shouldn't dissuade someone if they forgot to study statistics in high school or college. The good news is that you're walking that path with HKPO, and we can make that level of statistical data analysis attainable and fun. All of this is important because black belts work on cross-functional projects, those that span different departments and function. It's big picture thinking at its best. So yes, black belts lead very large, complex projects. They transform value streams and large portfolios of projects through mentoring and coaching, and the wisdom gained from being a yellow belt and green belt. And now, the moment we've been waiting for, the master black belt. These transformational senseis do a huge amount of coaching. They will mentor and coach not only green belts, but black belts as well, and the executive team. Master black belts are accountable for implementing improvement solutions that ultimately have very sustainable results. This is big picture and long term. This is absolutely critical. They oversee anything that falls within the Lean Six Sigma tools and methodology. These distinguished master black belts are truly the vanguards of the Lean Six Sigma methodology. And at this level, they occupy full-time dedicated positions. They drive transformational change for the better, transforming full value streams, the real deal. And to sum it all up, when we're talking about the expectations for these various belts, the essential difference is the size and the scope of the projects and the initiatives they take on. This is all underscored by a person's working knowledge of the Lean Six Sigma tools. It is the progression of this knowledge and the experience of applying these tools with different fields and industries that will determine success over time. I hope this quick glimpse into the belts of Lean Six Sigma has heightened your curiosity about the process and has you thinking about your next steps and taking the journey. But if you have more questions about these belts, please send me an email at sensei@senseiondemand.com.